Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Bortles' Jaguars.
Larry, we welcome our viewers to Duval County, the northern part of Florida, and the largest city in the Sunshine State, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. So the D-line's going to spread out. Bortles now on first down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing on first down is Bortles. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lee. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Bortles going to run the draw with Fournette. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. Airing it out for Hearns. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Wentz now on first down. Flush to his right. And incomplete to open things up.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. 1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards on the 1st down keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Into the red zone, Wentz. He finds Ajayi. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And an Allen to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They make so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult, that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Calais Campbell in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. He finds an opening past the 40. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Throwing on first is Wentz. Being chased out left. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2nd and very short here, less than a yard. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. There he goes inside the 30. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while, and at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77, so not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
They'll try to run with a J. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
Yeah, it's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line. Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand him up, but end up making a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Ajayi. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Jaguars getting set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out for Hearns. He's got it at the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big third down play there for the Jags. 48 yards. Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And now look at him go. The 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Bortles. Lee's got it over the middle. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action here on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Marquise Lee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Wentz. Flush, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Wentz going to throw. He'll buy some time right. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd. Working from the gun, Wentz. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 34 yards. And that leads to a Philadelphia first. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So it'll be first down here after the run. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. On second down, here's Bortles. Steps away to his left. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Blake Bortles taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Bortles going to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Wentz now on first down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Avery Jones able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Wentz to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again. Malik Jackson in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's Donnie Jones now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It's fielded at the 34. Well, net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Bortles now on first down. Too much this time. Down he goes. Nigel Bradham from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The play fake to Ivory. Now Bortles. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken on the 25. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
On first down, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 67 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Throwing is Bortles. Buying time to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vinny Curry in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the gun, it's Bortles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
It'll be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
Dancing to his left. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Malik Jackson in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Wentz to throw. Flushed out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Mike 59.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Now Bortles throwing on second down. He finds Hearns left side. He's got room to run past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Clock running as Bortles hurries to try to get his guys set.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in it.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Following the sack, third and long for Bortles and the Jags. To throw is Bortles. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Bortles to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run.